Good morning, students. Today our topic is basis. Our topic is basis. A set of vectors is said to be form a basis of V if the given vectors are linearly independent and one more linear span. Linear independent and linear span. Basis, we have to prove only two conditions. One is linearly independent, number two linear span. Once see here the question, let V1 equal to 3, 0, minus 6, V2 equal to minus 4, 1, 7, V3 equal to minus 2, 1, 5. Determine V1, V2, V3 is a basis of R power 3. We have to check whether the basis or not. So we have to check only two conditions. We have to check linear independent and linear span. In the last class, already discussed, and of course, we proved the given vectors are linearly independent. In the last class, we proved the given vectors are linearly independent. C1 equal to 0, C2 equal to C3 is also 0. All coefficients are equal to 0. So simply we can say the vectors are linearly independent. And today, in our class, we are going to discuss how to prove linear span. Now today we are going to discuss about linear span. Yes. Now, second case given V1 equal to V2 equal to V3 equal to, and now let us consider C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 equal to U bar implies C1 into first vector 3, 0, minus 6 plus C2 into second vector minus 4, 1, 7 C3 times minus 2, 1, 5. Let us assume U equal to A, B, C. I am assume the vector as U bar as A, B, C. Implies from the first equation we have 3C1 minus 4C2 minus 2C3 equal to A. 3C1 minus 4C2 minus 2C3 equal to A. Next second one, C1 into 0, 0, C2 into 1, C2 plus C3 equal to B. Next, minus 6C1 plus 7C2 plus 5C3 equal to C. Now we have to solve these three equations. Equation number 1, 2 and 3. Three equations we have to solve. Non-homogeneous equation. Non-homogeneous. Previously we have this right hand side values as 0, 0, 0. But right now we have A, B, C. So now I will solve it with the help of augmented matrix. Come on, consider augmented matrix. Consider augmented matrix A U bar. A U bar. Come on, coefficients of matrix A. 3C1 minus 4C2 minus 2C3 equal to A. Next, C2 1 B. Next, minus 6C1 7C2 5C3 equal to first element, second element, third element. Now I have to make below this diagonal line as 0 by applying suitable row operations. Here I have first column C 3 0 minus 6 we have. I make this minus 6 0 with the help of first row with the help of 3. R3 implies R3 minus 6 we have. I have to make it 0 plus 6 are required. Already 3 is there. 3 times 2 6. So R3 implies plus 2 times of R1. R3 implies R3 plus 2 times of R1. First column I have to make it 0. Already here we have second row 0. Third row I have to make it 0. So the row operations R3 implies R3 plus 2 times of R1. Come on. First row as is 3 minus 4 minus 2 A. Second row 0 1 1 B. Third row I write the row operation here. R3 first row as is minus 6 7 5 C. 2 times of R1, 2 times of first row, 2 3 is 6, minus 8, minus 4, 2A, plus addition to it, 0, 7 minus 8, minus 1, 5 minus 4, 1, 2A plus C. Come on, the third row as is 0, 0, minus 1, 1, 2A plus C. First row, first element, second row, second row, third row. Over. And now I have to make second column last element also 0, minus 1. This position I have to make it 0. So R3 implies minus 1 plus 0. So R3 implies R3 plus R3. R3 implies R3 plus R2. So first row, second row as is 3 minus 4 minus 2 A 0 1 1 B 0 minus 1 plus 1 0 1 plus 1 2 and this is also I have added, so we are getting 2A plus B plus C. First row first element, second row second element, third row third element. After that we got 0 we got. And now I'll make these positions also 0 only. These because it is non-homogeneous, I'm making the upper part also 0 only. So first I'll make minus 4 position as 0. R1 implies R1 plus 4 times of R2. And later I will do these two positions also. Now this minus 4 position I have to make it 0. So R1 implies R1 plus 4 times of R2. R1 implies R1 plus 4 times of R2. 3 minus 4 multiplying 4 times 4. Minus 4 plus 4 0. Minus 2. Here 4 times, 4 1 is 4, minus 2 plus 4, 2. And here A, here 4 times, 4B, A plus 4B. A plus 4B. And now second row axis 0 1 1 b, third row axis 0 0 2 2a plus b plus c. These two positions also make it 0. These two 1, nothing but R1 implies with the help of R3. R1 implies R1 minus R3. R2 implies 2R2 minus R3. I have to make this position 0. 2 minus 2 0. This position 0. I can't take 0, so I will multiply with 2. 2 minus 2 0. So implies first row R1 minus R3. First row minus third row. 3 minus 0. 0 minus 0. 2 minus 2 0. And this one a plus 4b minus 2a minus b minus c. A plus 4b minus of this one minus 2a minus b minus c. Now second row we have to multiply 2 times and then subtract R3. 0 into 2, 2 times 0 only. 0 minus 0 0. This is 2. 2 minus 0. This is 2. 2 times I multiply 2. 2 minus 2 0. And this is 2 times 2b. 2b and this subtraction minus 2a minus b minus c. And now third axis 0 0 2 2a plus b plus c. First term, second, third. Now we got, still I will simplify this fourth column. Fourth column simplified 3 0 0 a minus 2a minus a plus 3b minus c. Second row 0 2 0 minus 2a plus b minus c. Third row 0 0 2 2a plus b plus c. If you observe here, I got 3 pivot columns. I got 3 0 0. One identity column, one pivot column. Again pivot column, again pivot column. 3 pivot columns we got. 3 pivot columns and 3 variables we have. So it is consistent. So it is consistent. As it is consistent, I can find a solution. I can find a solution for C1, C2, C3. Now continue consistent. Now I find a solution for this one. 3C1 plus C2 plus C3 equal to, I write the equations. 3C1 equal to minus C plus 3B minus C. 3C1 is equal to minus A plus 3B minus C. Nothing but C1 equal to minus A plus 3B minus C by 3. I got C1 value. Similarly C2 0 C1 2 C2 0 C3 equal to minus 2A plus B minus C. I can give C2 value. C2 equal to minus 2A plus B minus C by 2. This is C2 value. And similarly I can give C3 value. 0 C1 0 C2 C3 2C3 equal to 2A plus B plus C. Nothing but C3 equal to 2A plus B plus C by 2. So we got C1, C2, C3 values in terms of A, B, C. We got C1, C2, C3 values in terms of A, B, C. Let us assume A, B, C as one of the values so that we can give C1, C2, C3 values. Let us consider U bar equal to A, B, C as 1, 2, 3. And considering A value as 1, B value as 2 and C value as 3. Now go find C1. C1 equal to minus A minus 1 plus 3B into the 6 minus C by 3. 6 minus 4, 2 by 3. C1 value is 2 by 3. I find C2. C2 equal to minus 2A minus 2, B value is 1 plus 2 and C value minus 3 by 2. So the answer is minus 3 by 2. C3 equal to 2A, 2 1 are 2 plus B plus 2 plus C plus 3 by 2, 7 by 2. So we got C1, C2, C3 values we got. Alright. Therefore, C1 equal to 2 by 3, C2 equal to minus 3 by 2, C3 is equal to 7 by 2. If A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 2. So I got vector I got C1, C2, C3 values I got, at the same time assume A, B, C values I got. So simply I can say linear span. Therefore, given vectors forms a linear span. Given vector forms a linear span. So, for this problem, we proved two conditions. First one is given vectors are linearly independent, and second one we proved given vectors are linear span. Two conditions we got: linearly independent, linearly span. Therefore, given vectors V1, V2, V3 forms a basis. Given vectors V1, V2, V3 forms a basis. If any problem, if they ask to verify basis or not, simply verify linearly independent or not, and one more, linear span. If the two conditions satisfied, we can say the given vectors forms a basis. Yes. Now, once again, second condition, linear span. We prove second condition, linear span is satisfied. Second condition, linear span. Linear span nothing but we consider C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 equal to U bar We calculate the values of C1, C2, C3. We got the values, simply put it is linear span. Now we verify whether it is correct or not. Come on, we do verification. Verification. For this, consider left hand side. What is left hand side we have? C1V1 plus C2V2 plus C3V3. Come on. C1 already have value of C1 2 by 3. 2 by 3 times of V1. V1 first vector. V1 vector already we have as 3 0 minus 6. 3 0 minus 6 plus C2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 times V2 already have second vector as minus 4 1 7 C3 plus 7 by 2 times of V3. V3 already we have third vector we have already minus 2 1 5 minus 1 5. Come on, to solve this one implies 2 by 3 into 3 2 will get 0. 2 by 3 times of minus 6 minus 4 will get 2 by 3 times 3 3 3 cancel 2 will get 2 by 3 times 0 0. 2 by 3 times minus 6 3 into minus 3 times 2 over 3 can cancel minus 2 times minus 2 into minus 4. Or first vector is over minus second vector we have minus 2 minus plus 3 2 times 2 4 6 we get. This is not go for cancellation minus 3 by 2 and again minus 21 by 2 plus 7 by 2 times of minus 2 minus 7 by 2 7 by 2 times of 5 35 by 2. Now we add these three vectors. Come add 2 plus 6 minus 7 first row, 2 plus 6 minus 7 first row, second row 0 minus 2 minus plus 3 by 2 plus 7 by 2. Third row minus 4 plus 21 by 2 plus 35 by 2. Once again 2 plus 6 minus 7. So C1 2 by 3 first vector minus 3 by 2 second vector minus 3 by 2 minus minus plus 0 minus 3 by 2 into 1 minus 3 by 2 3 by 2 only and next 21 by 2 plus that one. Now first row 2 minus 6 this we have minus into minus minus okay 2 plus 6 minus 7 second row 0 minus 3 by 2 plus 7 by 2 minus 4 minus 21 by 2 plus 35 by 2. Simplify 2 plus 6 8 minus 7 1. This is also the same only minus 3 plus 4 minus 3 plus 4 4 by 2 2 and again here take s plus 2 we getting minus 6 minus 21 plus 35. Now we getting 6 we getting 6 by 2 now we put 3 on. So we getting 1 2 3 1 2 3 equal to u bar. 1 2 3 is equal to u bar. Therefore C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 is equal to u bar. So whether it is linear span or not, we can do verification also, we can do it. Once we got the values of C1, C2, C3 values, we can say the linear span. If you have any doubt, you can verify it also by simply substituting the equation C1 V1 C2 V2 plus C3 V3. Simply you get right hand side value U bar. What is U bar be considered? 1, 2, 3. We got same one we got. Simply I can say the given vector forms a linear span. Yes, come on. Next question, come write the question. Let V1 equal to 2 minus 2, 1. 2 minus 2, 1. V2 equal to 1 minus 3, 2. V3 equal to minus 7, 5, 4. Verify whether V1, V2, V3 forms a basis of RQ. Forms a basis of RQ. Verify whether V1, V2, V3 forms a basis of RQ. Yes. This is homework problem. You have to do it. Just to explain what you have to do it. Just see the procedure and do it as a homework. First reason. Here are same as previous problem only. We have to check whether it is a basis or not. Already discussed basis. The given vectors forms a basis by satisfying two conditions. What are the two conditions means? First, the given vectors should be linearly independent. First, the given vectors should be linearly independent. Already we know how to prove linearly independent. Simply have to consider C1, V1. Here we have three vectors we have, so three coefficients will exist. Three vectors we have, three coefficients will exist. So we can write linear equation as C1, V1 plus C2, V2 plus C3, V3 equal to 0. Homogeneous equation. Solve the equation. Homogeneous equation with the help of augmented matrix. Consider augmented matrix and solve it by echelon form. You will get C1, C2, C3 values. If C1, C2, C3 values are equal to 0, then you can say the given vectors are linearly independent. If C1 value, C2 value and C3 value all are equal to 0, then you can say the given vectors are linearly independent. First one is over. Second condition, I have to prove linear span. Linear span nothing but we have to prove C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 equal to U bar. If you are able to find C1, C2, C3 values as scalar multiple of like this equal to U bar, then we can say the linear span. Consider C1 V1, C2 V2 plus C3 V3 equal to U bar. Substitute the values and consider U bar as ABC, and you get augmented matrix A U bar and solve it with the help of echelon form. Then find C1, C2, C3 values. If it is consistent, then you can say the linear span. Verify whether consistent or not. Then, if it is consistent, you can say the linear span. If it is linear span, then two conditions will be satisfied. Then you can say linear independent and linear span are satisfied, then we can say it is a basis. And after proving this basis, if you want, you can verify whether the basis or not. Nothing but whether linear span or not. Again, substitute C1, C2, C3 values, you will get back again U1. Consider vector again and get it back. So then you can say linear span. So very simple. To verify basis, you have to check only two conditions. One is linearly independent and one more linear span. Do this problem as homework and submit it through WhatsApp number. It's enough for this class. And again, in the lecture 9, in the lecture 10, we are going to discuss one more problem, how to verify whether it is basis or not.